Howdy, everybody. I hope you all are having a beautiful start to your Monday. It's your boy Germ here. It's Kinetic Aesthetic. I'm just looking at this picture behind me, and it's sort of just obvious. It's just a little off. It's a little crooked. I know that's random, but that's pretty much the basis of this episode. I don't really have a topic. There's nothing in the news that I feel that stressed to talk about, but I just wanted to spend maybe 10 at most minutes, just yap to you a little bit, talk to you all, and just try to give you all a good little message to start your week. I hope it's going good. I hope you all have had a nice breakfast. I hope you had a nice little snack. I hope you got a drink with you. If you're listening to this in the car, I hope that you are just having a safe commute. Whatever you're doing, I hope that you are doing it safely and you're having a good time. Blessings to you and your family. And I don't want to say that because I feel like, I don't know about you, but I know for myself, I feel like I get so caught up in this process of going throughout the day, of having what I think I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it and all that shit mapped out and everything. And you get caught up in so much and thinking that you have so little time and everything that you start trying to just hit every goal at every point, and you're moving so fast that sometimes you forget to stop and smell the roses. And that's something that I struggle with. I never really smell the roses. I don't smell the roses so much that I can't tell you how much they smell, what they smell like. And for a lot of different reasons in my sciences. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes I move too fast. It's how I fucked up my leg. It's a couple months ago. It's how I've made a lot of mistakes that I've made. It's how I have made a lot of rash decisions. You ain't thinking shit through. You're not really taking the time to really just sit there and just be present in that moment. I get told that a lot by people who are older and more well-versed and can see me outside of myself the way I can't. So I believe there's a lot of truth to it for myself. I don't know about you, but for me, what I did today, because I'm gonna just give y'all the story. I recorded the sports talk today. This is getting recorded Sunday night, and I had that scheduled to get recorded at like 5. So I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna get up. I'm going to just chill for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do all this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to run this errand. I'm going to run that errand. And next thing I know, I didn't get any of that done. I ran out of time. I got the recording done. Like, it's going to be released tomorrow. It's going to be no issue with it. Everything was good. I had a good time recording it. Shout out Cam. But I was so caught up in that frustration of I didn't get things done, and I'm feeling like I'm running out of time. And that's damn near, I understand it. I'm getting older. I'm not getting any younger. I know that for a fact. And especially now that I am sort of instilling this new discipline in myself. I've been working out more than I ever have in my entire life. I've been changing a lot of habits slowly but surely. And I even had a conversation with my auntie today, and she even told me just like I'm just becoming a different person in a lot of different ways. I'm going through that metamorphosis, and it's slow changes that I didn't even really, you don't plan on shit happening to yourself. It just, a lot of times you just sort of happens with age. I guess this is me today noticing it. But I say all that to say it's sometimes not to be afraid of that shit, you know? I'm feeling so hard and frustrated with myself with the way this day went today because I didn't really do anything I feel like that I should have done. Like, I really feel like I should have hit a lot more activity goals and fitness goals and everything like that. This wasn't supposed to be a rest day, but it turned into one. And that is my thing. I want to tell people it's okay to just let those days happen, to just let unexpected things happen, and to be easy on yourself and give yourself grace. When you are set in your ways, when you are your own person, you march to the beat of your own drum like I am, it's hard enough, but it's difficult to change your your patterns in your lifestyle just in a night, in a day, or even in a year. Like if you meet a motherfucker in their mid-20s and everything, it's hard to expect them to really change slowly and overnight. You have to really give that shit time. It's something that I wish I had learned and been more cognizant of in a lot of different relationships I've had in my life. Not even talking like romantic, I'm just talking like period. Like you gotta understand, people don't just change overnight. Not to say that you should just stick around if motherfuckers, if like you were just like fire and oil or whatever the little like non-mixing that you shouldn't mix shit is, but you get what I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm not really good with the words when I'm off the cuff like this. I just go off the vibes, as you can tell. But yeah, it's just all about that shit, man. Stop and smell those roses. Don't take too much time. I'm finding myself doing all this shit and becoming this sort of newer version of myself. But at the same time, I have to remember that, you know, I've been sort of the same. I'm been sort of the same way. I'm like a static character. I'm not necessarily one that's initially dynamic. I always consider myself like, actually, I'm not gonna say what I consider myself like. That's cringe. I'm not gonna do that right now. I say all this to really say, stop and smell the roses. Take your time. It's all right. Embrace that change, because you have to change. You have to adapt. You have to really be able to sort of maneuver and figure out how to move in that room. And I feel like I'm just now, in a sense, starting to do that where I'm at. And I feel like I, for a lot of different reasons, was comfortable. And you got uncomfortable for a second, but now I'm getting comfortable again. So I'm already thinking about, you know, what do you do? How do you make sure that you are continuing to challenge yourself? Because you always have to continue to challenge yourself and start doing new shit, start doing different things again, because when you don't, and when you sort of stay in that stagnant, yeah, you'll be comfortable, yeah, you'll be okay and everything, but you'll lack that fulfillment after a while. And you know what, I've been just doing so many different things I haven't really done before, just lifestyle wise and everything, just keeping up with myself, you know, really taking care of myself in ways that I really didn't before. And I think that that's important, especially for us guys, you know, especially for anybody that's really like, anybody that has really gone through anything like that, and not to even go that deep with it, but you know, it's real easy to just fall into that, I'll do it later, or I don't really deserve this or that, or any of that type of negative mind or state type stuff. So again, challenge yourself, do something new, embrace all of that shit, because it's going to make you better in the end, and it's going to just make you feel better. I've had, you know, despite how like shit has been turbulent, I will say, through this little middle part, just in shit that I don't even want to get into right now again, but at the same time, like, I've never felt as good as this on the day to day. I've never really been able to say I can get up and I can go throughout the day. Like, it feels good to just be living the way I'm living right now. And that's all you really want to do in life, you know, especially, it all depends on what you want. I know what I want in life, and I feel really not satisfied, but I feel really okay, because I've got what's important around me, and that's all that really is ever mattered to me at the end of the day. And I'm coming up on 10 minutes. And that's really all I really had to say, to be honest with you, because I'm not trying to overly yap y'all heads off. I wanted to make sure I started y'all a week off with a good little message, and make sure I remind y'all that despite how hectic life can get and seems to be getting, and I'll be honest with you, it does feel like we are in that, you know, darkest night before the brightest dawn sort of phase of the saying and everything, and the proverb, whatever you want to call it. You still have to make sure that you take that moment, that makes it even more important, damn near, to take that moment to enjoy those little moments that you may have. Because as we all know, as we all have sort of lived through and been able to just be We can all testify to this. This shit is crazy. This life shit is crazy. It throws random shit at you. You don't know what's coming next. And it's a roller coaster, especially in this American culture right now, where it's just a never-ending wild ride of craziness. So stop and smell those roses, man. Take some time, sit in the fucking sun, just live your life. But this has been Kinetic Aesthetic. This has been your boy Germ. It is like about to be 1 a.m., so I'm going to edit this a little bit and then I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully you'll be able to catch up with me in the morning. Let me holla at you. 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 Holla, 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 bitch, don't you hear me? Bitch, I'm hollering, holla, holla, holla,